and get out that room. Yeah, last time I played, didn't leave the room and he got locked up in there ending, so I'm not going to do that.
Just a step through this door, Stanley thought to himself, that's all I need. If I can make it through this door, I can make it through them all.
Why'd you say that? You didn't say that before.
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Okay, now it's getting kind of familiar. Can't find your co-workers?
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
Okay, this is different. This is different. Is this the touching everything ending? Do I gotta do that? I'm gonna touch everything. Okay, I thought I just locked my... Any other computers? This thing? Okay. That door. What's with this? They're not closing. Why aren't the doors closing?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Right. I'm going right this time.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
One of these doors is gonna open. I guess not.
The lounge was sublime, a work of art. What was it about this room that called so deeply and so personally to Stanley? Its grace? Its subtle charm? No. Stanley knew it was something deeper. Something darker.
You're switching this stuff up on me. I don't like it.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Okay, I'm actually gonna do that because I still got that boss's keypad number written down, I do believe.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Good. Okay, I'm gonna go backwards. Is that the Stanley Parable computer? Like they didn't show anything, it's just like a light. Okay, I'm just gonna go around. Okay. Okay, I didn't want to miss nothing.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
This box is too small. He just do not order friends. Jim. Everyone is unique. You most of all. Okay, I don't want to stick around any longer than I have to. Broom closet!
Oh no, no, not again. I won't be part of this. I'm not going to encourage you. I'm not going to say anything at all. I'm just going to be patient and wait for you to finish whatever it is you enjoy doing so much in this room. Please take your time.
Okay. Hey, let's just go say something. We ain't gonna say anything.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Yeah, I have it written. I hope it's 287. No, I just can't read. 2847. Jeopardy Professor. Get out of the way. Out of the way. I got your feeling money's for stealing, but not yours, of course. So that's a lovely purse. Extreme bathrooms. What's in here? What purpose is this? There's a purpose for that room. I'm gonna find it. Oh! It's gonna do something. You'll have to wait. Indoors monthly time. Graphs magazine. Hannah getting shot in the face. What part of the story is this? Tell me now. The elevator ending. Did that thing just say? You hear that? The guy, there's a guy singing something. He said just said Stanley. I didn't go anywhere. There's the game icon. I am the most expensive boss. That's what that thing says. What's the purpose of this elevator? It didn't take me anywhere. Okay, I got the 2847. I believe that's what that is.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. What could it mean? Stanley wondered aloud to nobody. He began wildly tearing through papers on the boss's desk, pulling books off the shelf, looking behind paintings, desperate for clues to his situation. But his attention was caught by a keypad behind the boss's desk. What could its purpose be? In fact, this keypad guarded the terrible secret that lay buried below his feet. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
Oh yeah, I couldn't have known that. I'm just gonna like look around, like, oh, what's this? I need to find some good information here.
Stanley just sat around twiddling his thumbs. Trying to input anything on the device was useless, since he could never possibly know that the combination was 2845.
What could the combination be? I wouldn't have a clue.
2845.
What could this code be? I have no clue. Is there like a napkin with it in a bag? In his bag? It's in the bag, isn't it? There's a cat picture here. Is that?
Forgot, but it turns out that the panel's emergency override kicked in, and the door just opened all by itself. And Stanley got the hell along with the story. Well, whoop-de-doo.
Okay, you're taking your freaking time. We're done. Okay, just go. Just go. Hold on. Hold on. 2, 8, 4, 5. You gonna say anything? You gonna say anything? Okay. Can I, you know what? Just go through it. Just go. It's an emergency override. It'll open the door. You get to go. It's a flashlight? No. Why would it? This ain't Half-Life. Okay, let's go. I didn't know. I forgot the password. One number off. I'm gonna remember that. I wrote it down, the right one this time. So let's continue. I'm gonna do the thing where you choose this button, but instead of the good ending, you choose the other button. That didn't happen before. None of this happened before. Okay, I guess I'm not doing that.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that
Scared the crap out
read
of me.
Mind Control Facility.
Okay, it didn't look that weird in my... I don't remember that happening. The light is on. Calling Executive 914 immediately. I should probably do that.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
I noticed a lot of things different. Like, first time, I don't think all those, like, sparks came out on the wall. That's new. Anything else?
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Wait, what's on that screen there? And that screen? Like, there's like something drawn on the whiteboard. And then there's red words on there. Okay, did the room shake the first time? Urgent. Employees, something. Okay, I don't mean that. Something's off. Can't quite. What's this? Nothing.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No, he refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never! It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible?
It was possible.
Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Yes.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Okay. Was this room always red like that? No. Something's off. I can't quite talk. Okay.
And when at last he found the source... Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you?
Yes, I did.
After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted? Control?
Yes.
Oh, Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go. Turn the controls off and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent,
No.
Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system. In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are said to explode, eliminating the entire complex. How long until detonation then? Let's say 2 minutes. Ah, now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley? It's your time to shine. You are the star. It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires. Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes off. But what precious moments each one of them is. More time to talk about you, about me, where we're going, what all this means. I barely know where to start. What's that? You'd like to know where your co-workers are? A moment of solace before you're obliterated? All right, I'm in a good mood. You're gonna die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to them. I erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free. Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone. Other times, I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp. I have to say this, though, this version of events has been rather amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I almost hate to see it go.
Try not to say
But
anything.
I'm sure
Just let
whatever
it
I come
speak.
up with on the next go-around will be even better.
Trying to find the number 1 button. Like
My
on
goodness,
these computers, it
only
says
34 seconds left. But I'm enjoying this so much.
like number 1.
You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to
Ah.
put some extra time on the clock. Why not?
1.
These are precious additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on trees.
That's not it.
Oh dear me, what's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now?
Okay, yellow.
Or did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of
It's a
turning
yellow.
it off? I mean, look at you. Running from button to button,
3.
screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room. These numbered buttons, no, these colored ones. Or maybe this big red button, or this door. Everything, anything, something here will save me. Why would you think that, Stanley? That
there's
this
always a
video
way.
game can be beaten? Won? Solved? Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is? Stanley, you're in for quite a disappointment. But here's a spoiler for you. That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away to your death. You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless. To see you made humble. This is not a challenge. It's a tragedy. You wanted to control this world, that's fine. But I'm going to destroy it first, so you can't.
I broke something.
Take a look at the clock.
Goodbye,
Stanley.
employee.
That's
2,
30 seconds you
4,
have left to struggle. 30 seconds until a big boom and then nothing. No ending here. Just you being blown to pieces. Will you cling desperately to your frail life? Or will you let it go peacefully? Another choice. Make it count. Or don't. It's all the same to me. All a part of the joke.
This is a
and
sick
believe
joke.
me, I will be laughing
This
at
is
every
really bad.
second of your inevitable life from the moment we fade in until the moment I say, happily ever after.
The end. Stanley Parable. Bad ending. Hope you enjoyed watching. I think this is the end of this. I believe so. Yeah, this is the end. Taking a long time to live. And hope you enjoyed watching. I enjoyed playing it. This is me.